I'll show you the top best ways to make yourself millions of dollars in GTA 5 Online. No jokes, in this video alone I made myself over $5.6 million. Pretty darn good. And everything about this show you is 100% solo. So don't need any friends at all when doing this or random people. With that being said, let's jump right into this. Now the first money method yours truly is doing here. The Cayo Perico, guys. I love it. Now the way I start off this gosh darn little heist right here, I come in my nice red boat right here. I don't do helicopters, I don't do planes. Listen, I'm just gonna stick on this boat. Even though I don't like boats, I don't like water, but hey, I smell like cat piss, so that means I gotta change my clothes. Meaning now I gotta change my clothes because that for me is the most easiest way to get this heist here done. More of like a little beginner's kind of way of doing it, but for me it's a lot easier. Right now I gotta figure out what the clothes are. Now I scoped out this island before. I'm coming out of the closet on this one here. This is my third time trying to do this one right here because the NPCs kept on seeing me right here, but eventually got to my nice little hut right here. The clothes, for some reason I couldn't pick them up first. Maybe they wanted me to smell like cat piss. And no jokes, the clothes I couldn't pick them up. Eventually it's like, you know what, Dib, listen, you've been through a lot, kid. Here's some clothes. I'm like, oh, thank God I can put some clothes on my double chin. So I changed my clothes. The guy in the background, good thing he didn't see me, right? Now right here, one or two things are gonna happen. I'm gonna find myself the good loot or the bad loot. Now me personally, I'm gonna be honest with you, I sniffed this whole entire island. The only thing they had on it, no jokes, was one thing it came, and everything else was just regular loot. No paintings either. I'm like, you guys don't even give me a Picasso or a Mozart? Listen, I'll be honest with you, we gotta scoop up this stuff right here. We gotta scoop it up fast. I don't know if the NPCs are gonna start spawning behind me to drive the cool little trucks, but I know if they do, I'm throwing hands. I'm telling you right here. They see me in here trying to scoop up this stuff here. I'm a fart in water right here. I'm popping up. I'm smelling for a little bit. I'm just caressing on the top of the water here. But no, this right here, the luck is actually on my gosh darn double chin. Can you believe this right here? Dib, where are you possibly going? I hear the chafing from a mile away. Look to my right over there. First off, I gotta destroy this camera. This camera somehow always sees me, even though I have this outfit on right here. Does it ever happen to you? I also have to get the stuff that's in there as well. That camera somehow randomly sees me. But first off, I gotta take care of this guy. This guy can see through walls. This man has like superpowers. I don't watch superpower movies, but I can tell you this right here, he's probably in one of them. Now I gotta make sure nobody sees that man with the plan right there. Look at my nice truck. You see the truck? But first off, I gotta take care of this camera. My truck is over there. If you don't know, the truck's the most easiest thing. Hold up, we got a car coming down the road. I gotta take this guy out because if he sees a body, it's gonna be a whole bunch of problems for me, a bunch of papers. I gotta restart this thing. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna take this guy out pretty darn easy right here. He's not gonna see it coming. I'm gonna do it nice and stealth, like bada boom, bada bang. I can tell you the truth. I don't think I need to take him out, but I did it for, look at my truck. You see my truck? I did it for scenery. I had to go into this hut right here because I have $221,000 right here. Secondary loot bags need to be fully full. We don't leave this island without fully full bags. Now that I did that, it's the most easiest way to get in the compound without a submarine. It's this nice truck right here. I'm starting to think they wanted me to do this heist because it was all right here for me. I'm like, this is pretty darn sweet. Now it's time to drive like nothing happened all the way to the compound. I make sure not to look suspicious because I have no clue how these NPCs work. Sometimes randomly they'll figure out who I am just by driving this truck. But I made it to the compound. I knocked on the door. I said, guys, it's yours truly. He said, know what, Dib? Get in here. I'm like, all right, guys. I can't show Gator's Gat right here. I gotta keep on walking. Now these NPCs to my right, these guys, for some reason, Rockstar is still yet to change this right here. They're supposed to have red cones. They don't. They have blue, but I'm waiting for this guy to walk. Once this guy walks, I start walking. It takes around a 15-second break. I didn't count. I'm just guessing. I'm a guessing kind of guy. I'm not really going to take accurate numbers. You think I'm going to do that? It's a lot of work. So I said, know what, sir? Since you're gone, he probably crop dusted me right there. I got to walk up these stairs. This guy, he doesn't care. He don't care. I don't care. I'm going to keep on walking up these stairs and wait for this other guy to walk down the stairs. Listen, I'm not going to night-night anybody in this place here because I'm a nice guy. It's the holiday seasons. Halloween's coming. We get under the Christmas tree. We open up presents. A lot of things are going down in a couple months. I can't be doing these things to these people. But I can't be opening this little secret door right here. Rockstar at $500,000. Let me see it. Let me down every time I tell you. At the moment me and you and Martha Stewart been waiting for it. Dib, what's in the gosh darn vault downstairs? Well, first off, had to get myself in there. I got downstairs and then what? It let me down. The bonds. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to take the bonds over a gosh darn little vase or a necklace because I have too many necklaces. I have too many vases. I'll take the gosh darn berry bonds right here. I'm actually really surprised right here. I remember the code. I tell you the truth, most of the times I fail at this. I don't know why I ever write it down because it's a lot of work. I'm not going to do that, but I'm going to go upstairs now, okay? Now upstairs, I got to watch out for the juggernaut. You know, the guy who walks slow, he sees you. It's not going to be a good day, my friend. I got to walk over here. Make sure not to brush shoulders with this guy. This guy may or may not have lice. I'm not here to judge, but I do see some couple things crawling on that scalp. And down here, I got to be somewhat alert. The guy to my left right here, not going to touch him. You're going to walk right past him. Might crop dust him, though. Over here, there's a couple guys walking. Now, once they walk past, I'm ready to start running. I'm chafing at another degree. I'm talking about that running when you're breathing and it actually burns. But then you get that second wind and you keep on chafing. Look at this. Now, make sure not show Gator's Gat over here. Those little circles that are white. They see you gators get, a lot of problems gonna arise. So I went outside. I said, sir, I'm gonna need some transportation. There's no way on God's green earth right here I'm gonna go all the way to the airstrip and get a gosh darn airplane. I'm gonna take this guy's bike because it's right here. Pro tip, if I get on the bike on the right side, he's gonna be alerted, but the left side, he doesn't care. Listen, he's a mellow kind of guy. Now I'm gonna drive my gosh darn bike through Jurassic Park right here. I just gotta make sure not to crash my bike. People tell me, Dib, just fly right off the edge. I'm not that crazy. I gotta touch this water right here. I'm getting gosh darn hyped because I know I'm gonna keep on swimming straight ahead. This is the best way to get off the island. I don't care what anybody says. After a period of time of me touching land, I said, Dib, here's platinum. I got platinum once again. $4.6 million for the potential take. $1 million plus every time I turn my fat neck around. I swear to nerf in this gosh darn heist for the money. But no worries, the money method is coming up and making us a lot more. 9 minutes. It's new. Nah, it's not a new record, but it's, you know, it's fast. Might not be fast to you, but I'll tell you this right here. It's fast for me. I'm slow. I'm slow as a gosh darn slug in the 9th dimension in slow motion. Look at this right here. $1.1 million. I'll take it. But after that, I said, you know what? Listen. I'm a man of music. I love music. I love sounds right here, especially when I can't hear anything. Look at this right here. Got myself, don't mess with Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre's having himself in a pickle today. And I gotta be honest, the setups for this mission, it takes some time, but is it worth it? I would say yes. I believe so. I gotta drive my cool armored vehicle, and I gotta drive it to the location. It happens to be the rail yard. I don't know how to get there. It's my first time playing this game. I don't know where I'm going in this game, to be honest with you. Look at this cool little stunt right here. This is Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 right there. Fun game. Back in the day, I swear, that was a lot of fun. So I said, you know what, sir? I don't think you're going to meet this train today. He's at a train station, but he's going to go to the airport. This guy runs like a duck. Rockstar, the animation for this is very strange. Whoa, can we just stop for a second? Look at this guy. What's that run? Nobody talks about this run but me. Now, me, a man of size, got myself armor and snacks. I don't think I actually do, to tell you the truth. I'm actually starting to lose it a little bit, but that's A-okay. That's what happens when you're playing this game for 13 plus years, I think, it's been out for. And GTA 6 hopefully doesn't get delayed. But these NPCs, eventually, you're never going to see me again in like 200 and something days. That's going to be fun, right? So I started taking out all these NPCs because there's a lot of waves, a lot of RP, a lot of things that are happening all at once. But what's going to happen right now? Hit the hype button. I still don't know what that does. It does something. Somebody's getting hyped somewhere. Maybe I am. Look at this right here. Walking in here unannounced. And I started throwing hands with these NPCs. A lot of people in this gosh darn hangar right here. There's an easy way to get this done. There's a hard way to get this done. I'm almost like rank 521. I'm halfway there. Is the glass half full, half empty? Tell you the truth here, I'm thirsty. Just give me it. Now right here, use my Fire and Flames Gators Gat right here. You remember that song from Guitar Hero? I'm pretty sure it gave me carpal tunnel. Now I gotta watch out for the oil tankers to my left. There's a lot of easier way of getting this done. If it's the first time ever watching me, hey, how's it going? Dib Games here. Not all there. I'm not all there, I'll be honest with you, but I'm pretty much scattered. But I'm eventually gonna connect myself all together like the Infinity Stones and start throwing hands. At the end of the day, it all makes sense right here. Now to my left, I can just go through that way. There's like a cool little place I can run through. But today, I said, you know what? I'm going to take my time on this one right here. I'm having fun in the sun right here. And I'm going to get myself a little tan, you know? The jokes is a lot of NPCs over here. I can just turn around and go through the oil tankers. There's a lot easier way to get that done right there. Truth is, this is actually a lot of people's favorite money method. A lot of people always say, Dib, you know my favorite money method is the agency. One of my all-time faves as well. Imagine they do this triple money and RP. Could you imagine? Imagination we both have? It will never happen because I don't think Rockstar would say, that's a lot of money. We can't give that out. But I can come over here and say hello to Johnny. Johnny, listen, he's been doing a lot of bad things. He ran away from me like a duck. Listen, sir, you don't run from me like a duck when I got bread in my hands. He said, no what, Dib, how about you get this bread? He tried to hit my pumpkin head. We both know I wasn't taking that. I gave him a little shot in the arm like, sir, you gotta come with me outside. Our friend Dr. Dre, still to this day, no clue what this mission is. I'm pretty sure someone stole somebody's music. So glad I can't listen to music. So I started driving my car. I had to drive him all the way to this location because GTA 5 is literally just a taxi service. When you truly think about it, it's a delivery taxi service. And I'm going to play the part and get myself into this gosh darn car right here because somebody needs to be delivered somewhere. But hey, first off, got myself $1 million. Look at that. That's pretty good. But don't worry. More money's going to be made because I'm not stopping right here. The gosh darn oil is going to keep on burning right here. Oh, 22 people. 22 people in here. This place is loaded. Yes, you Dev, what are you doing? I'm scoping out the area. I want to make sure the coast is clear. Yes, you Dev, what are you doing? I'm playing this game on a healthy amount of time. More time than I ever do this. $1.1 million right here. I'm going to sell the goods in the neighborhood right here. This is risky stuff right here. I had to walk 5 miles to get to this car, Rockstar. I said it before. I'll say it again. It's pretty, I'm literally a minute off the clock right here. I got 5 locations to go to. Never before I said a delivery service. Not joking about this right here. Uber Eats with a big old trip. I need to ask questions. Now, whoever's going to answer this question, I'm going to heart your comment. How many hits can my truck right here, fully armored from the nightclub, how many hits can I take from like missiles? I'm literally going to scarf through the comments to see if I can find a comment. When it does, I'm going to pin it and heart it, because I'll be honest, I don't know. You probably know more than me. Leave in the comments below and I can't wait to read it. So right now, this is my fourth delivery. Look at this right here. I better get a good review on this app. It's like getting Uber Eats when you get a discount, and it turns out the discount was only 5 cents at the end of the day. I made it to the location, but something else happened once I delivered my truck right here. The goods have been sold. This guy came out of nowhere. I'm starting to think this man right here was up to no good. I'm starting to think this man was after my goods. So I got Gator's shotgun out. I said, no, what, sir? Not today. Gave him a good one just like that. Didn't want to do it, but it had to be done. The last final money method right here. If you didn't see my whole entire review of the gosh darn bunker, you missed out. No worries, you always watch that after this right here. So I got this cool mission, 3 trucks, one of the missions you want of the 2 that are actually good for you right here. So I got my first truck, 222 is the time of the map right here. Got my first truck. I delivered to the location right here. They said, no, what, Dib? You did good. I fired myself all back to my second truck right here, and I said, time to deliver this truck right here. Dib, doing this in a public session? I would never. The truck has been delivered. I'm back at Uber Eats once again. This is an Uber Eats simulator. I'm not here to judge. I'm just having fun driving back and forth. Last and final truck. When doing this right here, it was 2 times the money and RP. It's probably not 2 times the money and RP right now when you're watching this video right here, but is the gosh darn bunker actually worth it? I would say so, because for me, I got myself $2.1 million. You're gonna get yourself like $1 million plus. I would say, yeah, it's a good thing to have right there. Made myself over $5.6 million. Check out this video right here where I made myself over $16 million in GTA, and I'll catch you on it.